Based on what you were saying as well, you were already working on your agency. You were already getting stuff done, and you were already working with e-com brands, and you knew the space, and you've seen how it's changed or at least adapted and evolved over this last year or so. What would you say are like key features that have changed, or like anything you've noticed particularly?
Yeah. The main thing, and again, I say this with empathy to the people that have suffered, but the main thing is realizing that the e-com space exploded, anything online exploded, right? With the agency side of things with the agency side of things, I realized that founders and business owners that I was working with, right, not only did because if you guys don't know, I work with e-com brands, right? So I run an e-com agency, and that's one of the things that I'm really big on. The e-com agency business model, right? So all these founders noticed a massive spike. For a lot of them, it was a massive spike in their business because people were going to e-commerce, right? And they were buying from e-commerce because they could not go retail, and so they noticed a lot of growth, or they had capital to invest into e-commerce, and so they wanted to start their e-commerce store and take advantage of this massive boom of e-commerce. So it was a great growth on that end, but also on just behavior in general. I feel like people got very accustomed to hiring people online, right? Talking to team members online. They were completely fine, being in the US and hiring a team from the UK or Spain, right? Because now they were getting used to that remote component. They were getting used to Zoom, like Zoom was such a foreign concept for a lot of people. It was like this kind of like nerd thing that, when people in the marketing industry or whatever it was used. And now everyone was, it was reaching a point of mass adoption at that point towards the end of the pandemic, and still, right? So I saw massive spike in the actual space, right, and in the industry, but also a radical shift in behavior, in client behavior and customer behavior.